Hey YouTube, got another video review for you today. You're definitely going to watch this video. Want to watch it if you do a lot of towing, if you've got a nice boat or kayak trailer or car hauler or just any kind of trailer that you don't want rocks to get slamming up against the front of your trailer and scratch it all up or put a big ding in it. You know, let's say you're hauling a collector car or whatever. You want to watch this video because the product I'm going to be reviewing today is called the Rock Tamers. And guys, this is a set of mud flaps that fits around your receiver hitch on your truck, and it fits on the 2.5 and 2 inch receivers. And you know, it's just an awesome way to provide some protection for whatever you're hauling on your trailer behind you, you know, so you don't throw a rock up. And for me, in my case, I haul some nice kayaks, and I've got a really nice kayak trailer, and you know, I don't want it all scratched up. And so I reached out to these guys, and they sent me over this outfit here, and I just wanted to do a quick review on it and kind of show you how it's made and this, that, and the other. And you know, like I already said, the first thing that you noticed is these things are long and they do need to be trimmed, but I just went ahead and put them on so you could see how long they are when you get them out of the box. So you know, if you've got a lifted truck, these things work great. I've got a buddy that's got a Dodge 1500, and I think he's got 33s or 35s on it. Mike, if you're listening, you can leave a comment and tell everybody how good these things work, because you know, he was the one recommended them to me. So anyways, I wanted to dive into this and kind of show you some of the features that they have right here. I like this. I think this is a nice touch that they added. That is a piece of stainless steel, and it's got stainless steel fasteners, and they're those locking fasteners, so somebody couldn't just come up and take that if they wanted to, or get it off very easily. And I just think that's really cool. And the mat itself is really thick. I don't think you would tear one of these very easily. I mean, I'm sure it could be done, but it would take a lot of doing to do that. But basically, when you get them, you have to assemble them. And you know, down here you can see that it's just 2, 4, 6, 8 bolts per mat to attach the Rock Tamers. And they give you a little insert so you're not squishing the rubber. So basically the insert fits on the inside of the mat, so when you tighten the nut and bolts down, it's not squishing the rubber out. And so they thought of everything, they really did. And then up here at the top, you've got these little sleeves, and then down at the bottom, that sleeve has this little clamping area that comes together right here, and that's what holds the mat to this little plastic sleeve. And it just has a carriage bolt that goes through this side, and then you've got your nylock and a flat washer on this side, and you just tighten it up. And you know, since it's a carriage bolt, you don't have to hold this back side over here. It holds itself. It fits into the groove that they've got cut out. And so you just need a ratchet to tighten this side down. And once you get them tightened down, it's real simple. You've got this little bracket here. And when I say little bracket, it's not little by no means. It's a beefy bracket. I don't think you would ever break that. You would really have to hit something hard in order to mess that up. But you know, it just slides right on into here, and then you tighten those 3 down with like a Allen head or hex key, whatever you want to call it. And the cool thing is you can adjust it in and out. So there is a little bit of adjustability there. It adjusts out from like 67 1/4 inches all the way out to 96 3/4 inches. So you know, it does have a lot of adjustability in these. I haven't really adjusted mine all the way out or anything, because I'm fine with where they're at now. Looks like I'm almost to the very max. I might be able to squeeze another little bit out of them, but you know, I ain't gonna worry about it. But anyways, you can see how this thing attaches to the receiver. And you know, the first thing I thought when I pulled the rock tamers out of the box was, oh my god, they're not gonna fit on my aluminum waist safe hitch, because there's not enough mounting area right here, between right here and the receiver for the truck. But waist safe has two holes built in to their receiver. So I had mine in the setting where it moves it out a little bit and gives you a little bit more room. But they have on waist safe, they have another setting where it pushes it up closer, keeps the hitch tucked up closer to the truck, and that's where I normally keep it. But since I put these on here, I use the other setting where it moves it out just a little bit. And so you can see that it allows me just enough room. I've got maybe, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch back there, maybe about 1/4 of an inch clearance. So if you're worried about this not working with a waist safe hitch, you've got plenty enough room, and it looks really great. And anyways, guys, there's really not a whole bunch to tell. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I will show you right here. You've got these bolts here on the bottom, like I told you, to basically keep this from moving around in your receiver and jumping around, and there being a lot of play in the mats. You can tighten these bolts up, these bolts up, and it just locks itself, and so you get rid of a lot of that play. Now you will see some wiggle when I wiggle these, but it's not from the rock tamers. It's from the actual waist safe hitch. There's just a little bit of play in there, and you know, I wish they would make them a little bit tighter tolerances, but you know, I understand. Anyways, they do make some anti-rattle things I need to look into, because you know, that might drive me a little crazy if it moves a lot. But you know, I don't think it'll move any more than normal, because I've had this waist safe hitch on here for, you know, a couple years, and I couldn't be happier with it. But anyways, it's got these adjustment arms right here. You can see that these are adjustable, and you can kind of raise them up or raise them down. Once you loosen this right here, these pull back down towards you, and the same for the other side. And so you know, it's pretty adjustable. And let's see, right here you've got your little bolt that fits through there. It's basically just a safety to keep this arm, you know, if these ever work loose, to keep this arm from being able to slide through. So basically it's just a pin to keep just a safety pin. And so it does have some caps to go on it. I just haven't put them on there yet, so I don't want you to think that that they just left that bare. Like I said, there is some end caps that fit over those, but like I said, I want to take these off and measure them and adjust them and cut them out a little bit more, so I have a little bit less dangling down right there. You can see that they're too long for the truck. And I'm going to go ahead and show you on the back side of these. Rock Tamers really thought ahead, and they've already, I don't know if I can get my camera to focus. They've already thought ahead, and they put an indented place in there for the hole. It's already marked out, and they've already got a line right here. You go up another inch or two, and there's a line. Let me see if I can get you some more light on that where you can see what I'm talking about. Just bear with me. All right, guys, you can see it's already got those perforated lines and the little perforated areas for the bolts to go through. That's in case you have to do like me and trim a little bit off of it. they went ahead and made it easier on you and kind of perforated it so you keep it nice and straight when you make your cut line. And they recommend to take like a 2x4 or something, you know, soft, so and lay it down, so when you're cutting into it, you're cutting into wood, you're cutting into the rubber, and then you're cutting into the wood. It just makes it a lot easier to cut. So anyways, I'm gonna take them back off, and then I'm gonna cut mine, and then I'm gonna make a part 2 of me getting them fitted up to the truck, and I'm gonna show you just how they look going down the road, and or down the driveway here. I know the truck throws a lot of rocks and stuff, you know, gets in the tires going down this driveway, but you know, it is what it is. So guys, check them out. Oh, and before I forget, I know a lot of you guys with the Dodge trucks, or, you know, it doesn't really have to be a Dodge. I just noticed a lot of the Dodges have the exhaust that comes out in the back in the bumper, and you know, I really like that. I'm a big fan of that. But you know, I'm sure you're sitting there thinking, well, wow, that's awfully close to the bumper. Wouldn't that melt it? You can adjust it out, like right here with these arms. You can adjust it out away from the truck if you want to. But they also make a safety precaution. They make like little cutouts that are like metal, you know, that trim it out around the exhaust where the exhaust pipes come out, and it opens it up so your exhaust fumes can escape, and there's no chance of it melting your mud flaps. Now, you guys that are like me, they make these little rock tamer, let's see what they're called. I guess they're just rock tamer heat shields. And what they do is they fit on the back side of the rock tamer. You know, if I have a problem, I'm just going to mount them right here, but I don't think I will, because my Corsa exhaust is mounted far enough away. But if it starts melting them, I'll just mount this on there. It's real simple. It just bolts on. But you can see that I'm probably a good 10, 11 inches, maybe even a foot away. So I'm not really worried about it. And plus the exhaust is you know, sticking out almost even with the flaps. So I don't think I'm gonna have any problem. But you know, if I do, they provide this little stainless steel piece, and basically it just raises this little heat shield up off the rubber mat, so you know, just so it don't burn a hole in that rubber. So anyways, all right guys, I ain't gonna keep beating a dead horse over and over about this, but I'll put the link in the description for these guys, and you can check them out on their website, and make sure you please like and subscribe to my channel. And if there's anything that you want to see me review, put it in the comments. If it's something cool and I'm interested, hey, I'm all for it. You know, I'm all the time looking for new products, and so, you know, help me out. Well, anyways, that's the end of this part 1. Next time you see me, these things will all be trimmed up, and I'll make a little video going down the road. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Oh guys, one last thing I almost forgot. Rock Tamers and this other company called Cruiser Accessories, they're pretty much the same company. I think this was the original company, and then they made the Rock Tamers, or maybe I'm getting that wrong, but either way, they're on the same website. So when you log on to Rock Tamers, you'll see Cruiser Accessories, and while you're on there, just go ahead and click on Cruiser Accessories and check out all their different license plates, all the tags, and all the different stuff that they have. I mean, they've got anything and everything you want. If you want one that's got a Ram on it, or a Chevy emblem on it, or a Cadillac, Dodge, I mean, they've got everything. If you want a blacked out stainless, I mean, they have every different kind of different design that you could want, you know. So check them out. Now I will say, product that they carry. I really do like it a lot. It's this one here. It's the Tough Bubble Shield. It's my favorite. I talked to the owner. He said he prefers the flat. You know, it just really is a preference of what you like. Now I will show you on my truck. I have this this Tough Bubble one on my truck, and it's been on here for 2 years. 2 years. And so, you know, it's smoked, so it's not as bright. I know it's kind of showing up pretty bright on the camera, but you know, it's kind of smoked, and it looks really good with the tail lights and all the black trim. And you know, right here in the tail lights, they've got some of that smoky looking color to them. So I just think that that little bubble, that little smoke bubble, looks really good on this truck. And so I've had really good luck with it. Like I said, it's been on there for 2 freaking years. And if you look on their website, they've got some videos of guys taking these things and smacking them down on a table and trying to beat the hell out of them. They're like, it says they're unbreakable. I haven't tested it out, but I mean, you can see I'm whacking that thing pretty hard, and you know, it's undamaged. Now, just because it's unbreakable don't mean it's not unscratchable. I'm sure it can scratch, so that's why I did it on the back. But sorry if I busted your eardrums out. I was just trying to do that for demonstrative purposes. But anyways, guys, check them out, and you know, buy you one of those. I mean, they're not very expensive. I think, you know, all of them that I seen were under like $15-20 or less. So it's just a good cheap accessory to add to your truck. It keeps your tag looking nice and neat. So all right, guys, talk to you later, and everybody stay safe.